welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You know your girl is back with another story time. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. This is part 4, so I will link part 1, 2, and 3 in the description box below, so you guys can check that out first. Also, I seen a comment that said, don't forget to show us your nails. So these are my Easter nails. I have butterflies on them. I got butterflies on my eyes too, okay? But without further ado, y'all, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so boom! Y'all know exactly how I like to start my story times off. Listen, before we hop into it, I noticed that I'm getting a lot of new subscribers, and I appreciate the love and support. But if you guys don't know, over here, we do several parts. If y'all think I'm going to squeeze a whole year worth of living in hell with Becky into one video, y'all is crazy. So if y'all like short and simple, straight to the point story times, this is not the channel for you. We marinate over here, okay? We take it nice and slow. I explain everything. So I don't give a fuck if I make it up to part 10. If you do not like the several parts, you do not have to stay here. You do not have to watch it. But I like to give every single detail, okay? So I'm just going ahead and put that disclaimer here now. I'm not addressing any like negative comments or anything. I'm just letting people know that way in the beginning you guys can choose to either watch it or don't watch it. So now that we got that out the way, it is a cocktail with K, okay? And y'all know ever since I started back working out, I don't finish all my drinks all the time, especially the ones with liquor, and this is a cocktail. As always, y'all know y'all can go right to my TikTok to see how I made this drink. But let's go ahead and get our first sip on, okay? So like I ended off in part 3, I opened up my room door. And the only thing that should be face down, ass up, is me. Okay? Okay, let's just start there. But unfortunately, it was not me. It was my TV that was face down, ass up. Okay? So I'm trying to figure out if my TV been on this TV stand since I moved in this bitch 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever years it was at that time. Why the fuck is it laying face down right now? So not only is it laying face down, everybody in this bitch just looking at it. Nobody rushed to pick it up. Nobody like, oh my God, let me get that. Everybody just kind of looking at the TV. So I come out the room. 1, I'm tipsy. But 2, how can I say this without like, you know how like certain people like, okay, we're going to get to that. So I go straight to Becky because I don't know who knocked the TV down, but regardless of who did it, this is your company, so I'm holding you responsible. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm coming for you, and whoever out of your friends knocked it down, you could go for your friend, but I'm not about to sit in here and ask who the fuck did it, right? That's just what I'm thinking. So when I come out and see my TV like that, I'm like, Becky, what the fuck? So Becky, now what I do know is that, well, okay, I don't technically no, but what I assumed, I didn't think it was Becky because Becky had been sitting in the same spot since I like walked in the door. I kind of figured it wasn't Becky. Well, I'm gonna just tell you it wasn't her, like, but my thing is, even though I assumed that it wasn't Becky, like I said, I'm holding you responsible. So when I yelled her name, Becky like, why'd you yelling my name? Like, it wasn't me, I didn't even do it. If nobody was stepping up saying like, oh, I dropped the TV, I'm not about to go around asking like, did you drop my TV? Did you do this? Like, girl, you should have never had a party here. So I'm holding you responsible. I don't give a fuck. So Becky like, don't yell my name. It wasn't me. I'm like, girl, I don't give a fuck. Like, these is your friends. Who the fuck knocked my TV down? Because they're going to have to pay for that shit, right? I'm already on 10 because I already don't fuck with Becky. I'm tipsy. I wanted to come home and lay down. You smoking down the house. Y'all loud as hell. It's too much shit going on, right? So I'm getting loud with Becky and her one friend, girl, little Veronica. I'm gonna say your name, bitch, because you almost got bopped upside your head. I could see why they friends because she just as dumb as Becky. Veronica, for some reason, she wanna get piped up. And she's like you don't even know who dropped this, so I think it's very unfair for you to just come out yelling at Becky. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? I'm trying to figure out who the hell Veronica thinks she's talking to. I'm like, Veronica, yeah, bitch, shut up, because ain't nobody talking to you. And I look back at Becky, and Veronica like, well, I'm just talking to you because, like, you didn't even ask. Like, you just come out the room already yelling. I'm still, like, imagine this Veronica talking to me. I'm looking at Becky. I'm like, well, who the fuck broke my TV? Like, you going to be paying that? Veronica still saying stuff to me. I had to hit her with the fucking Tammy from Basketball Wives. I'm over here talking to Becky. Veronica bitch ass talking to me. I'm like, ugh. would you shut up? Who is talking to you, Veronica? So I turned this way because she just kept at it while I'm trying to talk to Becky, right? Mind you, everybody at the little party, they kind of just standing around just looking. I'm talking to Becky. This bitch still talking to me. I just stopped and I looked at Veronica. I said, do you want me to beat your ass tonight? Like this is an honest question, because the way you yapping in my face, and you know I'm clearly over here talking to Becky, but see, this your little friend, so I don't know if you call yourself trying to have her back or whatever, but like, shut up. I'm not talking to you. Like, you ever just really wanted somebody to like just shut up? Like, literally shut up, y'all. That's how I'm just like, can you be quiet? So when I said that to her, Becky's like, you're not gonna fight any of my friends, Kay. Like, I don't know who you think you are. Bitch, I know exactly who I am. And you know, like, no offense to them, and I'm not the toughest by any means. Like, I'm never trying to come off the toughest, but I know how to defend myself. But you know how like certain people just don't put no fear in your heart? Like Becky and them, and I'm not trying to make it a like, you know, this type of thing, but you know how like they just, you just unbothered by them. Like, even though it was more of them, like, they didn't scare me. They didn't put any fear in my heart. Like, I really wasn't worried about Becky and Veronica or any of her friends for real. Like, I just wasn't worried. You know what I'm saying? Looking at Becky, I'm like, you know what? I'm about to beat both y'all asses because now you done pissed me off. By the time us three is conversating or have our little back and forth, the guys end up picking up the TV. So they picked up the TV and it had a crack in it. So it basically had like a crack at the corner of the TV. So it's like when you turn it on, you could see the actual picture, but where the crack is, it's like a little blurry up at the top. So it's like you still can watch the TV. It wasn't like a crack all down the line, but it's just like it still was messed up in a corner. Like, it still was a crack. They still damaged it. Mind you, my mama had paid $400 for that TV, right? So, of course, at the time, me being younger, too, like, I wasn't thinking, like, oh, you could take it to a TV repair shop or nothing like that. I'm thinking, like, I want my $400 back because I shouldn't have to watch a TV that I could just half see or that has a crack in it. So, I paid $400 for the TV. I want you to give me $400 back. Whether y'all think that's right or wrong, or she should only pay a portion, or you can go to the repair shop, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I wasn't thinking like that at my 22 or 23 or however old I was. I was just thinking, like, in my mindset, you cracked my TV, I have to get a brand new TV, because I didn't even know you could fix a picture. Like, if it's a crack in there, I don't know if you can, if you could not, I don't know. I just felt like you keep this TV and you give me $400 for a new TV because it's a crack in it, right? That's what I'm thinking. So once they picked it up and they turned it back on, and I seen, you know, the one boy was like, oh, it's just a small crack in it or whatever. I'm thinking like, yeah, it's about to be a small crack in your head if y'all don't give me money for this TV, because y'all got me messed up. Like, if you break anything in this house when you're having a party and you're not trying to hold your friends accountable, then yeah, you're up next, babe. Yeah, I don't care that it's a crack. It's my motherfucking TV and it didn't have a crack in it before. So Becky is like, yeah, see, you're being over dramatic. It's fine. You still can see the picture. You still can overall see what the TV is showing. I'm like, Becky, I don't care. Like, you cracked my TV, you need to pay for it. So we kind of like going back and forth. And the one boy jumped in and he like, I'm sorry I bumped the TV. Like, I didn't mean to break it. Like, I didn't mean to tip it over. And Becky like just cut him off and she's like, shh. No, don't admit to anything. She can't prove that any of us did it. Like, she don't know who did it, so don't admit to anything. Bitch, now I really want my 400. Because at first, like, in the heat of the moment, I'm mad, so I'm just saying it. But I really wasn't tripping, because it was like the crack wasn't huge. It wasn't like completely messed up. But now somebody trying to admit fault, and you gonna try to tell this person to take the blame back. Like, oh, if she can't prove, like, how would I be able to prove who knocked the fucking TV down? It's not like we had a camera in the inside of the house, so I would not be able to technically prove. But what I can prove is that nothing was wrong with the TV, because y'all was out here watching it until you had this party and one of your friends bumped it and knocked it over, or whatever the hell they did. So you telling him I can't prove something, but I'm like, okay, that's how you want to play it. Becky, I got something for you. Mind you, at this point, some people are starting to leave because I guess they realize, like, oh, party over. They kind of arguing, they get into it. It's time to fucking go. The party is dying down. Okay, I won't say it was a huge party. Like I said, it was like 20 plus people there, but it's a small ass apartment, so that's giving kind of like party. So I'm telling Becky, like, okay, you're going to be paying for my TV since you don't want your friend to pay for it. I'm steady talking to fucking Becky. Veronica's stupid ass is steady talking to me. Why are you saying stuff to me, Veronica? I'm not talking to you. So Veronica is sitting here literally asking me all these questions, and I'm sitting here looking at her like, bitch, who the fuck are you to put me on trial? I don't have to answer to you. You ain't my bitch. So,
who the fuck are you to put me on trial? I don't have to answer to you. You ain't my bitch.
But no, for real, I'm looking at Becky. I was like, you better get your friend. Because mind you, I'm tipsy, damn near drunk, okay? I was already tired. I done took my shower. I'm very irritable right now. So I look at Becky and I said, you better tell your friend to shut up before I smack her. Because there's one thing to deal with my fucking crazy ass roommate. But if you think you're going to bring your irritating ass friend and y'all both going to be saying stuff to me, listen, Becky and Veronica, the slap could go across to both y'all faces with no problem. Okay? I ain't slapped a bitch in 2 weeks. I got a whole lot of strength in to slap a bitch arm, okay?
I ain't slapped a bitch in 2 weeks. Yeah, I got a whole lot of strength in to slap a bitch arm.
Like, you don't want to do this with me. So it's like I keep trying to tune Veronica out, but her mouth is just louder than fucking Becky's mouth. And I'm trying to figure out why everybody mad at me because I'm mad that y'all broke my TV. I didn't understand. Cocktail break. At this point, I'm highly irritated because now I feel like I gotta slap both of y'all. And Veronica getting on my nerves. So since you want to have your friend, let me go ahead and call my friend as well. I'll call up my friend because now I'm feeling like, although y'all don't put no fear in my heart, I just feel a little outnumbered right now. So I call my friend. Mind you, we all live in the same apartment complexes. So I walk in my room and I get my phone. So while I'm still arguing with Becky and Veronica, I'm calling my friend. So I'm telling her like, yeah, get over here because like these bitches is really trying me. And it's seeming like tonight gonna be the night because I'm still highly pissed about my motherfucking TV and y'all over here saying a whole bunch of bullshit that I don't care about, right? So I call my friend over. So while I'm waiting for her to get there, I'm steady telling Becky, I'm like, you better put everybody out because I'm at to call the police and say that y'all smoking in here. I wasn't really gonna call the police, even though a lot of y'all was in the comments saying that like you need to call the police. Like I said, I just wasn't thinking like that back then. My first mind wasn't to be like call the police, you know, but I should have, because I should have shut that shit down, right? But I just told her like I was gonna call the police because I'm like, y'all damaging my property and you think you're not gonna fix nothing. So it's just like Becky is just like, can you just really think you run the house and you don't run anything over here? At the end of the day, nobody broke your TV on purpose. It literally was an accident. We were just out here having fun and the TV fell. And I said, okay, Becky, I understand that. I never said y'all did it on purpose, but at the end of the day, whether it was on mistake or on purpose, the TV still fell and it still broke. So they're gonna have to pay for the damages. So we're going back and forth, y'all. So it's the couple of her like guy friends still there, and even the one who claimed that he was the one that broke the TV. I just look over at him. I said, you claim you broke my TV. Do you plan on giving me money for my TV? I paid $400 for that TV. So are you coming out of pocket or something? And he was like, it's like once he heard that 400, he was like, no, like Becky said, no, you can't prove that I did that. Like, I don't even really know what happened. I was just saying that to get you to calm down. But like, I see you're still turned up and stuff. And I'm just like, get your dumb ass out this house because I'm about to slap you too. Everybody in this house is literally about to get fucking slapped because now y'all playing with me and I feel like, you know what, now I'm feeling like it's too many white people against me. I ain't even racist, y'all. Y'all know I'm not, but it's just like I'm the only black person in here and I feel like y'all trying to punk me a little bit. And I'm not going to act like they was racist or nothing. Like, you know, we're not going to go there for it. But, you know, if you're a black person, you just know what it feels like to be like in a room. Like, I be trying to explain it without making y'all so sensitive because y'all so sensitive to a lot of stuff. And really, I'm just trying to explain how I felt in that moment, which is why I reacted how I did. Because at the end of the day, I wasn't scared of them, but I did feel a little threatened because imagine you are the only black girl and it's like at least like 10 white people left and they all trying to act like you the problem and they all got this negative energy towards you. They all telling you what they ain't gonna do. You do get a little defensive, like I'm not gonna lie. So it's just like now I'm about to react because I'm starting to feel like very ganged up on, and now I'm about to start knocking everybody out. I don't give a fuck because like now I'm on that. I'm on that. My ancestors is coming through me and I'm feeling like I need to attack. I'm not gonna lie because you got the boy telling me what he not gonna do. It don't matter who I'm talking to. I could be talking to the boy. I could be talking to fucking Becky. I could be talking to the other people when I was telling them to get out. I could be talking to the wall. I could be talking to myself. It don't matter who I'm talking to. This bitch Veronica is talking. Like, oh, y'all. I'm getting heated just thinking about it again. The fuck? Like, she would not shut up, y'all. So, it's just like, something came over me. Okay? It's just like, I'm talking to the boy. He telling me, oh, 400 is a lot. Like, I don't know if I can pay for that. And it's just like, Veronica is barking, y'all, on the side of my ear. I'm trying to pay attention to him. Mind you, he taller than me. So, I'm like this way looking up at him. I'm like, yeah, well, maybe you can, like, you're going to have to give me something on it. Like, if I feel like you the one who bumped my TV, I'm like, even though you try to take it back, like, I know you did that. I'm talking to him. She just like, and you don't even know, like, what do you think you just run everything? Like, you be mean to my friend Becky. And she just running her mouth, y'all. When I tell y'all, I didn't even look at her. I literally pictured this is her face. Y'all know I'm always demonstrating. This is her face, y'all, just barking at me. I'm looking this way. She just just barking whatever. When I tell you, I just mushed her face so hard and like mushed her back, right? Mind you, let's say now, like I told y'all, they picked up my TV. Let's say the TV stand right here. Like I'm standing in front of like my TV a little bit, but I'm turned this way, right? So because the white boy, whatever, I'm talking to him like this, I'm slanted. Okay, let me see. I be having to show y'all. Picture this is the TV, right? The TV is right behind me now. I'm diagonal this way, talking to like the white boy this way. I told y'all this was Veronica here, right? So we in front of the TV and stuff. She on this side. I'm talking da-da-da-da. She barking over here. When I mushed her, I like mushed her face and I mushed her down and she bumped into the TV, right? And the TV literally did that, y'all. It literally, see, good job, TV. It literally did that, right? You see how that pillow fell down? The TV fell back down, right? Now, granted, I mushed her into the TV. So when it fell the second time, I wasn't tripping because I did that. But I had to mush that bitch because shut up. Like, and I ain't just mushed her. I like kind of scratched at her face because like, bitch, you just pissed me off. And like, I just wanted you to shut up. And I didn't just mush her. Like, I mushed her kind of like this. My hand was like this. So I kind of scratched her face too. Because I'm just like, bitch, shut up. Like, so the TV fell. So the guys try to catch the TV. Another guy tried to catch Veronica. Somebody tried to grab me. So like it was another white boy over here, right? Not the one who originally broke my TV. It's another boy over here. So it's like when I did that, yo, he grabbed me, y'all. And even though, like, I know he really didn't have no parts in it, he didn't really do anything. But like I said, I am in like defense mode. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though they didn't do nothing to me, like everybody can get it right now. And part of it probably was the alcohol. Part of it was just built up tension and just I'm already irritated with Becky. Part of it is just probably that I'm still annoyed that it's even a party and it's smoked out in there, it's stinking here, and y'all broke my TV. Everything, I'm not making excuses either, y'all. I'm just telling you everything I was feeling right now. So when that man grabbed me, y'all already know, all my OGs know, I do not like when people bear hug me. If it's an altercation, if it's a fight, if I'm arguing, if it's whatever, I don't like when people grab me and my arms is to my side because anything can happen. And even though I know he was just trying to grab me to break it up or whatever, when that white boy came and scooped me up, yo, when I tell you, I literally boom like this. Like my hand just went back because I didn't know who coming. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if y'all piling on me. I don't know what it is. So I did this and I swung and I hit him right in the face. So, he kind of dramatic. Like, well, I'm not saying he can't be dramatic, but he just like holding his eye. He like, what the fuck? Ow, like, I was just trying to break it up. Like, he all like kind of screaming. And the only reason I'm saying he been dramatic because, most, okay, I ain't gonna say that. But anyways, like, he just was like, I didn't expect him to react like that. Because, most guys can take a punch. I'm not saying like, oh, it can't hurt them. But, most of the time, whatever. Anyway, so he's been dramatic, whatever, but I don't give a fuck. I turn back to Veronica. The one guy is like helping her up because I did like mush her to the ground or whatever, because shut up. So they picked my TV back up. Mind you, the TV not broke no more. Like, it still got that same crack. So I turn over to Becky like, what? Because I'm thinking like, I mushed your friend, what? Was you about to do something? You want to say something? Like, what's up? But so she like, see, this is what I'm talking about. You over here asking people for money for your TV and you dropped your TV as well. Like, no, nobody's paying you nothing and you broke the TV too. I'm like, no, Becky. I didn't make no more damage on that TV. When I look back at the TV, mind you, the TV it's been plugged up the whole time. That's how we know how the picture's showing. And I said, you see, it's the same crack from the first time that y'all dropped it. I didn't damage it no more, because had I damaged it, then maybe it would be a different story. But at the end of the day, y'all damaged it first. So Becky is trying to tell me how I shouldn't be be asking for money because she felt like I dropped it the second time. Babe, nothing happened the second time. And it wasn't a full-on drop. The first time y'all dropped the TV, that shit was face down. So I feel like y'all bumped it or whatever and it just fell face down. When I kind of like, when I hit it, it did fall down, but it wasn't face down. It fell more so like on the side and like kind of on the back a little bit, but nothing happened to the front of the TV. So, you know, I'm like, what the fuck? No. So at this point, I'm saying stuff to Becky, but Veronica is like finally like coming to, and her face is red because I did scratch her. And I don't care about nobody talking about, oh, don't be scratching, don't be. I hate when people try to give you rules of a fight. Granted, I know people don't like a lot of hair pulling or whatever, but like at the end of the day, it's no real rules to fight. Like you might have certain street codes where you feel like don't do this, don't do that, but there's no rules. If you in a fight and you gotta scratch your way out, bite your way out, pull some hair, then you do that. Cause y'all don't, only the membership people be knowing, because if I feel like you about to overpower me and stuff like that, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to defend myself. Like I'm not gonna, it's just, no, it's no rules to me. Cut to a break. And so Veronica get up, she hold her face because it's like because she's white, I feel like, you know, it just shows more red, and she's turning red. So she's mad. Like the one boy who knocked my TV down, he like holding her like this, you know, holding her, and she just got her face like in his chest. And I'm thinking like, bitch, it's always the ones with the most mouth. And although I know just because you have a lot of mouth, that don't mean you have to resort to putting your hands on people, or just because you say something, that don't mean you have to be a fighter. But it's just like, bro, I asked you several times to shut up. Like, I literally asked you to shut up, right? And you would not stop talking to me. Like, I don't care if you're trying to defend your friend. I don't care what the fuck it is, right? So the boy is holding Veronica, whatever. She's steady talking. I'm just like, now she just like, you put your hand on me. I can't believe you did that. That's assault. I'm like, bitch, I mushed you. I don't give a fuck. She's like, that's an assault. Like, Becky, I see exactly what you mean. She's a horrible person. Like, she just saying stuff to me. And you know, they be thinking like they words, like certain words really hurt. Like, you calling me mean. No, like, I mean, words do hurt. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want nobody to call me, like, the wrong shit. But she thought she was, like, eating me up. Like, Veronica, like, you're so mean. You're not going to get nowhere in life being mean. Oh, my God, Becky, I see what you were saying about her. She's a horrible person. How does it feel to be a horrible person? How does it feel to be ugly on the inside? Like, she just saying, like... She's just saying stuff that I know she thinks she's like eating me up, fucking me up. And I'm over there like, girl, do you think I care that you think I'm mean? You think I care that you think I'm ugly on the inside? No, like, I don't care. So now everybody is really looking, like, when I tell y'all, I was the villain. I was the bad person. And everybody got the right to feel how they feel. You know, like, y'all can feel like I'm the bad person in this too. Some people on my side, some people on Becky's side. But all I'm saying is I feel like the villain. Like, literally was them against me, because everybody was talking at me. They talking at me, y'all. Mind you, I'm drunk. I know I kept saying tipsy, but I gotta call a spade, y'all. I'm drunk. But like, I felt like at first the drunkenness was wearing off, but it's like now that my adrenaline is going, it's like I'm getting pumped back up. I got Veronica yelling at me and stuff while the boy who dropped my TV is holding her. Then I got the boy over here who I swung on. He mad. He's saying stuff or whatever. I still got Becky talking. I'm still feeling like y'all still coming at me. Like, y'all, them words, like, everybody is just still coming at me. And
because you right at me. Them words is hitting me. You like,
why?
Adrian.
And it's like everybody moving at once, y'all. Like, I just felt, it's just very undescribable. But it just felt like a lot was going on. So I'm looking my head everywhere, y'all. I got Veronica over here, Becky right here, the boy who I swung on here. So mind you, the girl who was helping him was his girlfriend, y'all. Like, come to find out. So, you know, I didn't know if the girlfriend was gonna try to defend him. So I'm looking over here, I'm looking at Becky. I ain't really worried about Becky, but I don't know, y'all. It's just so much going on, and I'm in there giving Mr. Krabs like, ooh, what do I do? Like, I'm looking confused, okay? So now I'm just like on it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely put probably 20 on 10. Because I'm telling everybody to run up. These white folks like, run up. What are you saying? I'm like, y'all gonna have to run up, because, baby, I don't know what y'all doing. Everybody is barking at me, and it's like, line that shit up at this point.
All you pussy assholes can line that shit up. Line that shit up, ho.
I'm gonna take all y'all, because it's just too much going on, right? So Veronica is pissed. She like, so at first, like I said, her head is kind of like in the boy chest. But you know how like you own somebody, like, how could you do that? Like she just on there talking shit. She like, you're horrible. You're ugly inside. And she'll go back to his chest. But it's like at one point she just kind of got off him and she turned this way. She's like, you know what? Like, imagine this me, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I do be having to demonstrate because I be wanting y'all to know. Imagine this me. So at first, like, she's on the boy like this, and like I'm over here. So she just saying stuff like, "You're a horrible person," and she'll go back to being on his chest and cry. I don't know. I wouldn't say she was crying, but she whining, saying her face hurt. And then at one point, she just turned away from his chest and looked at me like, "You know what? Fuck you. F you." Like she got like close to me. So I'm like, Veronica, you better back up. So I'm like doing this to her, like I'm pushing at her shoulder, like, go on, Veronica, you better back up. But I ain't saying her name because again, I don't know her name at this point. So I'm like, just bitch, you better back up. And she's like, no, don't touch me. Like, don't put your hand on me. I'm like, girl, you better back up because I'm about to lay your ass out. Like, you better back up, right? Y'all, I'm steady pushing at her shoulder or whatever. And it's like, at this point, I gave too many passes. I keep just like pushing at her and I get to pushing her hard. Like, I'm not just tapping the shoulder. I'm aggressively like pushing her, like to the point she's going all the way back. But she keep getting back up. She's stumbling. Also gotta remember, these motherfuckers is high and drunk too. So when I tell you Veronica, like, she ain't letting up. So it's like I'm pushing her, she falling, stumbling back, but she getting back up, y'all. She getting back up, y'all. Just like a crackhead. Y'all know I got a lot of experience with these people. I deal with Stassi quite a few times, okay? So she getting up. So now I'm pushing like hard. Like at first I was pushing, like it wasn't a light tap, but I was just pushing her like this, like just go with one hand. But she kept getting up. So I started like, I took both my hands and I'm just like pushing her. Like, you know, you do that big ass push. I'm pushing her. So she flying back and like tripping over the couch, but this bitch want to keep getting up. I got something to make you lay down.
Bitch, I got something to make you lay down.
Okay, because apparently me mushing you, me pushing you is not enough. I got something for you. So I did a huge push, and the way our living room is set up, it's like this is me walking in the front door into our apartment. We got our laundry room right here. As soon as you walk in, it's like the dining room right here, the kitchen this way. You keep walking, it's right into the living room, and then you got 4 bedrooms, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and then you see straight into like the balcony, right? So it's like the living room couch and the kitchen dining table is like probably like, you know, right next to each other. Like the couch, the end of the couch might be right here, and then the dining table is like right here, you know, because it's all in the same space. So it's like I did one big push, and she kind of like tripped over the couch a little bit, like the love seat, and she kind of like hit the dining table. So I'm like, chill out. Like, I'm telling you to chill out. Becky keeps trying to tell me like, don't touch her friend. Meanwhile, I've been touching her friend the whole fucking time, bitch. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. You're not gonna do nothing about it. Like, I've been touching your friend, and I'm like, mind you, because I'm facing this way now because my attention on Veronica or whatever. So Becky had touched me like, don't leave my friend alone, don't touch me. So I was like, moved there. I'm like, Becky, don't fucking touch me. Like, I keep trying. I know y'all want me to whoop Becky ass. It's like I gotta live with this girl, so I'm trying to be very fucking patient, but it's definitely hard. So it's like at this point when I'm directing my energy to Becky, I'm like, don't touch me, Becky. Like, I'm not playing with you. The fucking girl Veronica then already got back up, and I just feel her coming towards my way. She didn't even touch me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. She didn't touch me, but I'm looking this way. I hear her and I feel her out of my periphery. I see her coming through with her. Turned around, boop, hit her right in the face. This bitch fall.
Get up, you little ugly bitch. Come on.
Baby girl, I am not playing with you anymore. I don't know why y'all all is like ganging up on me and trying. Well, okay. I'm not going to exaggerate, act like everybody was ganging up on me, because there still was a few people there, and I'm not going to act like everybody was talking to me, but it's just like, because the guys wasn't really doing too much, I will say. They kind of was just standing around, they drinking their beers and shit, like they kind of, some of them are entertained, some of them trying to stop it, some of them just kind of looking to see what the fuck going on. But in my mind, you know, they've been drinking and smoking, I've been drinking, and in my mind, I'm feeling attacked, like I'm under attack right now. So when I hit her and she fell to the ground, I'm thinking like, how did this go from my TV being face down to Veronica being face down? You know, but I would rather her being face down than my damn TV. So I'm okay with it. So I'm waiting for her to get up because, like I said, I wasn't even trying to be on that with Veronica for real because, bitch, you look at you. Like, girl, I'm not worried about you. So I didn't hop on top of her or nothing like that. I was just kind of like waiting for her to get up to see what she was going to do. But at the same time, the one boy who originally broke my TV, he didn't grab me or nothing. It's like he just stood like this. Like, if this me and this her, he kind of just tried to stand in the middle of us or whatever while she getting up off the floor. And he was just doing this. Next thing you know, mind you, of course the front door is, oh, well, it's not open. It's unlocked. Like the door is closed, but it's unlocked. But it's unlocked because, you know, people are leaving, it's going in and out, and I ain't, like, nobody had a chance to go over there and lock the door because people was coming in and out. Next thing you know, my friend walks in, y'all. She walks in, but mind you, all of this is happening fast. Okay, I'm just slowing it down that way y'all can get every detail. My friend walked in, but she kind of walks in on the part where, like, you probably just see me like swing on her and her kind of like hit the floor. So next thing you know, my friend just come in automatically on top of Veronica's head. Like, she just get the swinging because she don't know. And y'all gotta remember, when I was on the phone with her, I was telling her, like, all she hear is people yelling and arguing in the back. And I'm telling her, like, yeah, these bitches trying to fight me, or they arguing with me, or come over here, it's 2 against 1. So she already, you know, no questions asked. She already walking in on tip because, you know, from the commotion she hearing, she think she, you know, she already on that. So she walked in, so she just automatically just started fucking hitting Veronica in her head, y'all. So, of course, the other people that was there, they like, whoa, 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 because they don't know that this was my friend. They just see, like, according to them, they just feel like some random person walked in and, you know, did whatever. So they like, whoa, 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 who is that? Like, whoa. So the person who broke my TV, let me get him a name because I just keep saying his name. We just gonna call him fucking Jacob, okay? So I don't gotta keep saying that. That's gonna be Jacob, who originally broke my TV, right? So Jacob just automatically grabbed my friend. So my friend, like, you know, hitting them like, let me go, whatever. I'm like, put my friend down, that's my friend. So Jacob like, no, oh, my bad, like, you know, I just don't want nobody to fight. So my friend like, put me down. So they put her down, whatever. She next to me, she like, yeah, so what's going on? What the fuck is going on? I'm like, yeah, these bitches got me fucked up. Like, I'm just going crazy. And you know, they always, this is what I dislike, right? Okay, I'm about to vent. So for the people who do not like the venting, you better exit this video right now or skip in 5 minutes because I can't help but to vent and say this side story. So y'all know my little sister play basketball, right? So we went to her basketball game, and not her team or the team she was playing, but like across was another 2 teams playing. Okay, I'm gonna just mention a race just so you know the story. This black girl on that team, this little girl, she was so good. She ended up stealing the ball from like this other white girl, right? And disclaimer, I'm not racist by any means, okay? You know, you gotta put the disclaimers out there. But anyways, she ended up stealing the ball from this white girl. Now, mind you, these is kids. They like 8, 9, 10, you know, 10 years old and stuff. So the white girl got mad, y'all. And she turns around and she spits on the little girl, y'all. Literally spits on the little girl. So the black girl parents, mind you, her mom and dad is there. They get up and they like, you know, they pissed, they get mad. The white girl coach, which the coach was white as well, he automatically defends, you know, his player, which is the white girl. But the daddy is pissed. So they was trying to kick the black family out, like, y'all gotta go kick them out or whatever, on some bullshit. So basically, they waited, like the black family waited until the game was over because I guess they was going to talk to the coach or talk to the white girl parents or whatever. I don't even know what it was because I was so far over. I just seen what was going on, so I don't know what was going to happen. So while we're all leaving out, right, I guess the black girl ended up telling like her sister was there too, and I think the sister was like a year or 2 older. She looked like she was about 12 maybe, I don't know. She ended up telling her sister. So the black girl's sister was about to run over to the white girl to probably like fight her or something because she felt like, why the fuck would you spit on my little sister? You know what I mean? So the white girl was scared and she take off running and she run like to her mom and stuff. So the white girl ran to her mom. The mom and dad was like, who's messing with my daughter? Like, what's going on? So the black mom and dad was like, yeah, like, your daughter spit and you need to say something to your daughter. Like, why are we getting kicked out and my daughter got assaulted and stuff like that? Like, because I do feel like spitting is a form of assault. Like, I don't care if you didn't put your hands to spit to and spit at somebody. That is the lowest of the lowest to me. Absolutely not. But anyways, long story short, the white family was trying to act like they didn't give a fuck that their daughter spit on this girl. So of course the black family is upset. Not only did their daughter get spit on, but they got kicked out and they wasn't able to come to any more games. And you gonna tell me how you don't care that your daughter spit on their daughter? Oh, they're pissed. So the black daddy is like, no, the black mama was trying to tell the daddy, like, you calm down, we're gonna call the police and they gonna come up here and handle it. The black daddy is like, hell no, I'm ready to put them paws on them, okay? He was not playing. So my thing is the white family, the mom and dad, they talking shit though. They talking shit until they realize the black family was like trying to fight them and stuff. Now they want to start to like bow down. They start want to back up a little bit. But my thing is, here go my nosy ass getting involved, y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I got involved. Well, so me and my mama, we didn't get involved, but we kind of did a little bit. But like, I'm gonna tell you why, because it was so many white people on this side. The coach got his wife, and you know his kid is on the team as well. And then like whoever she with, then it's the little girl who spit on the other person. Her mom and dad is there and stuff. It's like it was a whole bunch of like white people on this side trying to act like this black family is too much. They loud. Why are you so mad? All of this. They try to cuss them out, and then they started to try to record them. Like, look how they're acting. They're super aggressive. Like, and mind you, the black family is pissed because their daughter got spit on. Who the fuck wouldn't be pissed? But it's like the white people try to act like they was such the aggressors and all of that. And I just say that story to say it because mind you, the white people try to call the police too. And when the police arrive, because I stay there like, because I still got the video, y'all, but you know I ain't gonna post it because I ain't putting them people faces in there. Like, I don't be knowing the laws when it comes to like recording people and putting, I don't know. But anyways, I stayed because I started to record because I told the black mama, I said, I got your back, girl, because I feel like she was outnumbered. And one thing you're not gonna gang up is on my people while we standing here. And I feel like it was the coach, the white girl family, the other people, they was like walking up on the black family, and it was only the mom and dad and they two daughters. And I feel like y'all thought they was outnumbered and y'all thought y'all was gonna be on some shit. So I went on there and I started recording them like, yeah, like this my family too, cause what's up, like me and my mama, our nosy asses, we getting involved, because don't try to walk up on my no. And listen, I be 50-50. I tell y'all, sometimes I do mind my business, but like I just felt it. It depends on how I feel. I felt it in my spirit to like go stand with them and record in their defense, because they try to call the police and say, oh, they're aggressive, they're in here acting crazy and ghetto. Y'all know they love to act like we ghetto. Anyways, side story aside, I say that because I just really dislike when people, and it could be of any race, I hate when people try to provoke other people and then get mad when they lash out. Like, don't try to provoke me and then try to act like I'm the stereotypic black person because I'm defending myself. Because what happened was their daughter got spit on, and you can act like all you want, oh, it's a different way you handle it, you call the police. When you feel very disrespect, maybe everybody else maybe take disrespect lightly, but we don't do that. And you have to imagine your 8 or 9-year-old daughter playing basketball, a friendly game of basketball. They not winning no money for this shit. And for a white person to spit on your daughter, you're gonna be pissed. So if y'all think that black family overreacting, y'all is crazy. They were pissed. So y'all can act like, oh, don't resort to violence, blah, 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 whatever. The mother was really trying not to. She was yelling, but she really wasn't trying to fight. She said she was waiting for the police. It really was the daddy that was on that, which I don't blame him. But it's like, y'all provoked that family. The daughter got spit on. Nobody apologized to the daughter. Not even the white people parents, because at the end of the day, you can't control what your daughter did. But at the very least, you could have had your daughter go apologize to that family or something. Y'all did none of that. Y'all act like y'all didn't even care that y'all daughter did that, right? So it's like I said, like, I feel like y'all turned them up, and now y'all mad that they turned up, and now y'all trying to act like, oh, they loud, they're ghetto, they being ratchet, like, oh, it's kids around, we shouldn't conduct business like this. You didn't care that it was kids around when your daughter just spit on this little girl. You didn't care then. So now that they're loud, you trying to act like, oh, call the police, they're up here being loud and violent and all of that. Don't poke the bear, and then when the bear bites you, you want to cry wolf. That's what I don't like. Anyways, side story aside, I'm so sorry, guys. I already know it's gonna be so many comments so mad at that side story, but y'all know I am the side story queen, like, so I don't know what to tell y'all. But it's situations like that that grind my gear, because now I feel like, and again, I'm not trying to make nothing a race thing, but let's call it spade a spade. But we're not going to act like certain things like this don't exist. So if I'm being real over here, I'm going to tell my experiences at all times. It don't matter what it look like, what it could be. I'm going to keep it real. Now, like I said, I don't think necessarily they was racist or anything, but I just don't like the fact that, like, y'all teaming up on me, everybody yelling at me. And then, you know, when you've been drinking, you might not notice you are as loud as you are. So it's like y'all drunk. So it's like everybody is like screaming at at me, yelling at me. And I'm loud too, don't get me wrong. But my one loud voice compared to 4 loud voices yelling at me and stuff. I got the boy screaming about his eye, his girlfriend mad. I got Veronica who sound like fucking 4 loud people because she's so damn loud. I got Becky screaming. Then I got Jacob who just like in and out. It's just like, bro, y'all all, I feel like, are attacking me. But then when I come in this bitch and start swinging on everybody, now everybody acting like I'm the problem. I'm the aggressor. Oh, because you shouldn't resort to violence. You bitches shouldn't be yelling at me. It's no reason that I need 2 people yelling in my face right now. I'm dealing with the one person that I should be dealing with, which is my roommate who's on this lease with me. Now, whoever broke the TV or dropped it or whatever it is, y'all can deal with her. But I'm trying to talk to the one person I should be talking to, and her friends is just yapping. So it's like, now that my friend come in swinging, y'all want to act like we so problematic. Okay, well, what's the next step? Because if y'all think we're going to be in a screaming match all day, the next step is for me to lay you bitches out. So, pick one. Cocktail break. At this point, Becky is mad because she feel like I brought my friend here to fight, which I really just brought her here to have my back. Whatever falls in the category of like having my back, yeah. So whether she got to argue with a bitch, pinch a bitch, fight a bitch, do whatever, yeah, she's going to do that because I felt outnumbered. So it's like now Becky is yelling. The boy who I hit, girlfriend, she yelling because they like, you want to resort to violence? Like, we're not like that. You guys are ugly people. That's so wrong. Like, why do you guys got to put your hands on people? Like, just yelling. So I'm just like, everybody better get the fuck out. Like, get out. I don't want to hear shit. I'm like, Becky, tell your friends to leave. So the girlfriend was like, I'm not leaving. Like, you want Becky to stay here by herself with y'all? Like, what are y'all gonna do to Becky? Like, we're not going anywhere. I'm like, Becky, tell your friends to leave. Like, even though I kind of understand where it was coming from, because like if like my roommate, her friend pulled up, like I wouldn't necessarily leave my friend alone either. But I guess because I knew like I wasn't really on that. I'm only on that because y'all on that. But it's like, if it's just me and Becky, it's not like me and my friend about to jump her or some shit. Like, no, we want y'all to get out. So I'm like, you better tell your friends to leave. So she like, no. So I'm walking up on Becky though. Like, while I'm saying this, I'm walking up on her like, tell them motherfuckers to leave. Tell your friends to leave. Because at this point, I'm sick of everybody yelling. I'm sick of the loudness. I'm sick of all this rah-rah. I'm basically telling her like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. And she basically said, well, that's too damn bad.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
Because she's steady letting everybody yell. It's just so much going on. So I am walking up on Becky and I'm like, tell them to go. Like, tell them to go, whatever. She telling me, no, it's her house too. They don't have to leave. Mind you, it's late as hell at this point. I'm like, I bet you they do. I bet you they do. She like, no, they can stay. Like, why can't my friend stay, but your friend can stay? I said, my friend will leave when your friends leave. Like, everybody can leave. Only people who live here need to stay. So I'm like, everybody can go. She like, no, I don't trust you. I'm like, you better tell them to leave before I start putting people out. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to start putting my hands on everybody in this house, and that's just gonna be what it is. I got my hand all in Becky's face, like, tell them to fucking get out right now. I want them out this house right now. You gonna give me my money for this TV tomorrow. Like, this is what's going on. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm doing all this. So of course, you know, she's smacking my hand out her face, as she should be able to do, but I'm steady putting it in her face, and now I'm doing this and all of that, and I'm pushing her a little bit, whatever. So the one boyfriend, he come and he try to separate us, but I'm trying to get to Becky now, because now I'm getting irritated. Y'all, it's a lot. It's just a lot going on. I have to keep saying it. It's a lot going on. I can't get to Becky because they keep trying to separate us, but I'm pushing a boyfriend too, because don't you touch me. I don't care that you try to break it up. Grab Becky and you take Becky somewhere. Don't touch me. I'm not your friend. We ain't cool. I don't care if you is trying to just make the situation peaceful. I don't know you. Don't touch me. So I'm pushing him too. Like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. His girlfriend get mad. Bitch, you can get pushed too. Everybody, look. You get a push. You get a push. Everybody can get a push. I don't care. So I'm pushing him too. The girlfriend saying something. I'm like, well, what you want to do? You want to end up like Veronica? What's up? Because mind you, she's sitting here at the fucking... People is so dramatic. Like, she's sitting here at the fucking kitchen table with her fucking head and like her hands like this. Like, she just going through so much. Like, girl, you the one kept talking to me, Veronica. Like, now you trying to act like you so damn stressed out. Like, you just going through a lot right now. So I'm looking at the girlfriend like, what you want to do? She's like, I'm just trying to diffuse the situation. Like, I'm like, well, in order to diffuse the situation, just leave. And they like, well, we're not trying to leave her because there's too much going on. I said, well, take her with y'all. Becky could go with y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it got to be some solution. If y'all don't want to leave her here by herself with me, take her. Something got to happen, y'all. Y'all gonna have to figure out which solution y'all want to do, because I'm not going to do this all night. So I'm like, y'all could take her. So Becky like, no, it's my house. Like, I don't have to go anywhere. So now I start picking shit up and I'm throwing it. Cause now you pissing me off, bitch. I can't get to you. I'm throwing the coaster. I'm throwing the fucking beer cans, making a whole mess, y'all. Because of course some of the stuff I didn't realize still had stuff in it. Even though it was like little swigs and stuff. But you know, it's a can, so it'd be like little stuff still at the bottom. So I'm throwing the cans at her. I'm throwing shit because I don't give a fuck. Now I can't get to you. Now I'm pissed, right? I'm throwing shit, making a whole fucking mess. Okay, y'all, throwing it. So at this point, the girlfriend took Becky in her room and like shut the door. So the rest of her friends is out here. So I'm like, okay, well y'all can go. Like y'all need to fucking go. I want y'all out because I'm gonna call the police at this point because it's too much going on. So at that point, after like maybe 5 minutes or so, the girlfriend came out and Becky stayed in her room. So you can hear when somebody locked their door. So I guess when the girlfriend came out, Becky stayed in the room and just locked the door. So the girlfriend must have told her like, just stay in the room, lock your door. They're not gonna come in here or call me if you need me, blah blah blah, whatever. So when she stayed in that room and locked her door, the girlfriend came and was like, come on y'all, let's just go. Like let's just get out of here. So they started getting their stuff and they left out. I'm like, I look at my homegirl, I'm like, what the fuck? Like why am I going through this? Like why am I going through this? I don't even understand like how, like I supposed to be in college, get my degree, having fun, going to college parties, having a lit ass time, and I have to deal with this. All this drama I gotta deal with, and y'all want it to be in one part. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all want to hear about college story times, but y'all want me to tell it in one fucking part. And I have a lot of story time. And that's what people don't realize. Out of all of my 100 or 200 some videos, a lot of them are just one parters. It's just like some of them have a lot of parts, some of them be one part. Like y'all don't like a mixture, okay? Y'all don't like versatility over here. Y'all like one standard way. And I'm not just in one box, y'all. I do a lot of different shit. I'm just different. Hey, let me alone. But anyways, so I'm just sitting here like, yeah, friend, like you can go ahead or go home, whatever. My friend leaves, so I just lock up the house and I go in my room. So y'all already know I ain't wake up till like 3 p.m. the next day. I done slept. I'm tired. We've been up all night with a lot of violence going on and stuff. I'm in my room, knocked out sleep. When I eventually do end up getting up to get myself together, you know, I go out my room and I go to the refrigerator to get something to drink. So I get my water bottle. I'm just drinking my water and I'm just looking around at the house like, oh, it looked like a mess in here. It looked like a fucking tornado that hit this place. I'm like, oh my God. Cocktail break. So what do? I start cleaning up, y'all. I'm about to pick up the shit that I was throwing because like it is some little beer. You know when it's like juice on the wall and it dry, so it's just like that sticky stuff. So I'm like, I see a lot of sticky stuff on the wall or whatever. We had leather couches, so you see it on the couch and stuff. So what do? I go ahead and I start cleaning it up. I clean up the little beer cans and stuff that I threw and like some stuff that I knocked over. I was like throwing like little shit. I don't even know what all I was doing, but I was throwing some stuff, so I'm picking up the stuff off the floor or whatever, and I'm wiping down the walls. So, while I'm doing that, Becky come out her room. She come out her room and like she gets something like out of the dryer or something like that. She ain't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to her. I didn't even look her way. Like I was wiping down the walls when she came out. I didn't even turn. I just kept wiping, like just completely ignore her, right? So she get whatever she got out the dryer or the washer or laundry room, whatever, and she go back in her room. Okay, cool. So I finished wiping down the counter and I pick up the little beer cans and stuff that I had. But this is the thing, guys. And y'all could think this is petty. I pick up the beer cans that I threw and like whatever else I threw, I think like a hookah tip or I don't even think it was a hookah tip or bump. I don't know. Whatever else I threw and stuff, I picked it up, y'all, and I sat it on the table where I picked it up from before I threw it. I sat it on the table. So I just wiped down the couch. It's like I low-key cleaned up more than I wanted to clean up. So I go and I started making me something to eat because now I'm hungry. So Becky ended up coming back out her room and she was like, are you done cleaning? And I'm just thinking like, bitch, you ain't saying nothing to me all day, which is fine. Why would you come out your room and ask me, am I done cleaning? But I'm thinking she want to know if am I done cleaning because like she want to take over that space and start cleaning. Cause like, because we not cool, I'm thinking like she want to be like in separate spaces a little bit. Like if I'm in the living room, she don't want to be in the living room with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking that's why she asked me like, am I done cleaning? Cause now she about to go ahead and take over in there. I was like, yeah, you can go ahead. Like, just saying it because, like I said, I thought she was asking to make sure I was done with, like, the cleaning stuff. So, I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. You can go ahead. Meaning, like, you can go ahead and take over the stuff, the vacuum and stuff. And I'm over here still prepping my food. Like, I'm doing whatever. So, she behind me because I'm turned this way. Like, imagine this with a stove. I'm turned this way. She behind me. So, I just like, yeah, you can go ahead. And I look back and I'm da-da-da. And she was just like, how are you done cleaning? So, I'm like, I'm like, excuse me? And she's like, but it's still not clean in here. I chuckled because I just was like, another day, another dollar in this bitch. Here we go again. Another motherfucking dirty. So I'm just over there like, I had to reflect. What did my anger management teacher teach me in high school? When I tell y'all, I literally woosah. It's like I was over there and she like, but it's not clean. I'm like, I turned around and I said, Becky, I know you didn't think I was about to clean up the whole living room, love. She's like, I mean, you was already cleaning, like, you know, you were throwing stuff, you made the mess. Mind you, on the table, it's all types of like papers, you know, the little white papers they use to roll up, and like it's stuff for the bong, it's lighters, it's ashtrays, Newport boxes, it's Monster drinks, it's all types of fucking Four Locos and stuff like that, beer boxes and cans or whatever. Like, you know, you get a can of beer in that little plastic thing to hold them all together. I don't know the name of that. It's like that on there. Why would you think I was about to clean up after your party? I cleaned up because I did throw them cans on the floor, and I did, like, you know, it did get all over the couch, like the beer that was in there, and it got all over the walls. But if you thought I was gonna clean up after your whole party,
Bitch can't be in her right mind. She gotta be in her left mind. Cause she ain't talking to me like that.
you crazy as fuck. Like, just because I started cleaning up, I guess she thought because I started cleaning up, like, I was just gonna clean everything. Why? Why, Becky? Why would you think that, though? Like, girl, baby. So I asked her, I'm like, I know you didn't think I was gonna do that. So she's like, oh, you were already cleaning, like, so I just figured like you would just go ahead and clean. Stop figuring. Stop figuring, bitch, and start thinking. Cause no, I said I literally, cause now I'm, you know, you so over people. You're not even packed up for real no more. You kind of just like not defeated, but you just like, I'm like, Becky, why the fuck would I do that? I said, no, I'm not cleaning up shit after you. I cleaned up the mess I made so you could clean up the rest. Here she go with this gaslighting shit, just trying to act like, oh, the living room's not that big. Like, if you threw away the first cans, you could have threw it. Come here. You. Do you want to taste the same floor that Veronica tasted last night? Because I don't know what this entitlement is. I don't know what this, like, sense of, like, what is it? Like, I don't even know the word. I guess it really is just entitlement. Like, she just thinks she's so entitled to things. Like, she has, like, this cocky attitude as if shit should just be given to her, like, or somebody should be bowing that. Like, I can't explain the energy and like the aura that I got from her, but it just always seemed like, why wouldn't you do this for me? You should be doing this, Kay. Like, she just gave very like, girl, you were already cleaning. You should have just cleaned the whole house. Bitch, no. Like, I don't know. Like, girl, y'all, oh my God. It's like, the more I try to explain Becky, it's like, it's just kind of hard. Because it's just like, why are you like this? But anyway, so it's just like, after I turned around, I'm just like, Becky, that's your mess. You clean up your own shit. I cleaned up what I messed up. You clean up the rest. So she just saying stuff, but I just kind of turned back around and was just like, doing whatever I was doing, whatever I was prepping, I'm doing that. And she at first was still talking about the cleaning, and I was just ignoring her, like, just like whatever. Like, I got my court show on, because y'all know I told y'all I always gotta have some background noise. So I'm just watching my Judge Faith doing whatever. And she just like, well, I mean, are we gonna talk about last night? I'm like, yeah, actually we are. Like, where's my $400 for my TV, right? That's the only thing we need to talk about last night. So she's like, well, like, I don't have $400 for you. I'm like, well, you might want to call your mom or dad or something, because somebody better give me $400 for the TV. And she's like, no, like, I don't think you understand, Kay. You dropped the TV, and after everything you did last night, like, you hit my friend. My friend literally can press charges on you. She still has the scratches on her face.
I put this soda up, and I drop them, because I don't care.
Baby, consider them pressed. Like, I'm not tripping about that. I don't care. Like, I'm like, okay, well, let her do that. I had to take a page out of Becky's book because I tell y'all, she always got something smart to say. So I'm like, okay, well, she can do that. Just like you told me, I had no proof, and I had no way to prove that boy bumped my TV. You have no way to prove that I scratched your friend. So I'm like, it seemed like we're pretty even on that part. And she like, no, everybody was there. They're going to say that you did it. And I'm like, okay, and I'm going to say I have friends there that say that I didn't do it. So it's like, your word against mine. So where are we going with this? At the end of the day, what I do know is I have a crack in my TV, and you or your friends did it. The boy said he did it, but you told him to not take the blame. So now the fingers is pointed right back at you. So what we about to do about this? Becky is like, you know what? I don't want to have to live like this. Like, how are we going to be able to resolve this? Like, what do we need to do? I'm like, the only way I see us resolving this is if you pay me my money for my TV. And Becky like, okay, well, like, if I'm not able to do that, then what? Like, what's next? I'm like, what J-Ball say? You can stay and get your ass beat. You can stay and get your ass beat, or you can stay and get your ass beat, okay?
You can stay, get your ass beat.
But that's-
You can stay, get your ass beat.
Okay.
You can stay, get your ass beat.
All right.
Becky, I don't see too many options for you. You can pay the TV bill, or you could pay a hospital bill. Like, you're gonna have to pick which one. So I turned around at Becky for real. I'm like, do you honestly think it's fair for y'all to break my shit and like me not be reimbursed? Like, cause now I'm just being real. I had to really just truly ask her, like, do you really think that's fair to me? As much as we dislike each other, do you really think that it's fair for my shit to get broken on the day you decide to have a party where y'all drinking and smoking and I not get reimbursed? Y'all, let me tell y'all. Cocktail break, hold on. Telling y'all, Becky had comeback though. I can't even yai. I asked her that. She gonna say, well, do you think it's fair? She just always, this bitch. She always got something to say. She gonna say, well, do you think it's fair for you to lose my emotional support cat and I not get reimbursed?
Okay. You got me there.
Well, you got me there. So just like, I said, listen, Becky, you was negligent, okay? You had a party and you let them fuck my shit up. Now, this is one of the times where I'm just saying stuff and everything I'm saying, she kind of throwing it back at me because she feel like I was negligent and I left the door open. And two things can be true at once, y'all. It's like, I'm only smiling because it's like, I get it. I lost her fucking cat, y'all. Okay, so it's just like at the end of the day gotta end. So I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just like, Becky, I don't know what else you want. Like, we can go back and forth all day, but the TV still gotta get fixed, girl. Like, your cat gonna come back one of these days. Shit, hopefully. I'm like, at the end of the day, you were responsible for your cat. Had you got your cat, brought your cat in the room, none of this would have happened. I allowed y'all to use my TV, or really allowed Becky to use my TV. I didn't find the need to, like, when you have company or when you out in the living room, to unplug my TV and bring it in my room. But like, I'm thinking I'm being a good roommate and allowing anybody who's in the living room space to utilize that living room TV. But it's just like, bitch, every day you prove to me that I cannot be nice to you. Because it's like, when I walked in the day before and I came in drunk, I did see them watching my TV. Now, even though I don't like Becky, I didn't think to be like, oh, let me unplug my TV and take it in my room. I didn't think to do that because it's like, why would I? Like, that TV literally been sitting in the living room since I moved here in the beginning, so I'm not going to just take it. But it's just like, every time I just think I'm just like not doing much, here you come, Becky. Like, you always provoking me. And I'm responsible for my own actions, so it's like, I'm not necessarily trying to blame her for stuff because can't nobody control me. I'm going to react however way I want to react. But I do feel like you are provoking me. Like, you do a lot of stuff and then you try to hide your hands and you try to act like I'm the aggressor and Kay's doing this, and because I choose to get violent more so, you try to act like I'm the problem because you just like to run your mouth and argue. But I'm the type to be ready to do something, so I feel like you keep trying to act like I'm the bad person because I be ready to smack you and you could just argue all day. No, your mouth is reckless, Becky. Like, your mouth is just as reckless as fucking Veronica, and it's already enough to have to deal with Becky mouth. But at least that's my fucking roommate. But if you think you're gonna bring your friend gonna be talking shit and saying shit to me too, it's not gonna happen. And it didn't happen. So we having that discussion. So I just was telling her basically, like, at the end of the day, you gonna have to figure some shit out. Like, you gonna have to run me my money or it's gonna be a problem, right? So she like, I just, well, maybe I can ask my parents for it, like, whatever it's gonna take for us to just move on, because I can't live like this. Like, I just really can't, like, you know. And she goes, start breathing hard and doing all of that. So I'm just in there like, oh my God. So she's like, ever since my cat left, it's just really a lot. It's a lot going on. And it's just like the violence yesterday, like it just reminded me like growing up, like my parents. Oh my God, like my dad was violent towards my mom. And when I'm saying this, I'm not making fun of any DV, any violence, any domestic violence. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just telling y'all what she said. And she's like, my dad was violent to my mom, so it's like, it's just like, I don't like violence. It's just triggering a lot in me. And normally with Kat being here, it would just help me out, but the fact that she's not here, it's just like I'm dealing with all of this by myself on my own. And then it's just like, it's very like, it's just, it's emotional to have to live and deal with this on a daily basis. And it's just really a lot going on, and it's just like, I really can't take it. Look at your nephew. But she's like, it's just really a lot going on, and I really can't take it. It's just a lot. So she like crying but whining or whatever she's doing. And I'm like, Becky, listen, I want to live a peaceful life as well. Like, I hope you didn't think like, oh, when I decided to have roommates, I was like, oh, let me torture my roommates. Let me see what kind of hell I can draw up. Like, no. I'm like, I would like to be at peace as well. But the same way you think I'm making it hard for you, I feel like you're making it hard for me as well. So, listen, I said we can move forward from last night. You know, you do your part as a roommate and I'll do my part. But I'm like, at the end of the day, I still need to be compensated for my TV. Like, that's the only way I'm going to be able to move past this and get over this, because like you did too much. Like, too much happened. She's like, yeah, like I just really think last night went too far. Like I've never seen you like that before, and like you were so violent. And I'm like, girl, you're not about to act like you just, girl, I never seen you like that before. Why would you, girl? You act like we've been on each other for forever. Like, and I just showed you a whole different side of me last night. No, you got a different side of me last night because I felt outnumbered and I felt backed into a corner, and I felt like y'all was breaking my shit and y'all always turning up on me. So yeah, you're not gonna get the nice side of Kay. You're gonna get the, oh shit, what's going on? My back is against the wall. I'm about to turn up on everybody. Of course you're gonna get that side of Kay. Why wouldn't you? But you trying to cry and act like you just need some emotional distress, like you so distraught and I just damaged so much, and like I just caused so much chaos in your life. Like, you were just doing the most. So I'm just like, what would you like to do to move forward, girl? So she's like, well, maybe I can ask my mom, like, if she can give me some money, like, maybe I can give you, like, 100 at a time. And I'm like, okay, that will work. Like, I'm not opposed to, like, a payment plan. Like, if you want to pay me 100 a week or even 100 a month, I'm not really tripping. I just feel like I should be reimbursed or compensated. Even though, like I said, I probably could have just got my TV repaired for, like, half the price or something. But I didn't know that at the time. I'm a college student. I'm just thinking, like, the shit broke. I need a new one, whatever. So she said she was going to talk to her parents. But I'm going to leave it off right there, y'all. And since y'all's doing so much complaining and stuff, I'm going to ask y'all now then. Y'all are the audience, even though this is my channel. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all. So I want y'all to comment down below. Do y'all want me to go ahead and do a part 5 and kind of wrap it up in part 5? Or y'all want me to move on to another story time and then maybe come back to like the college roommate like later on, like in a few videos or so, or like later on in life? Better let me know in the comments below. Part 5 or move on, okay? Let your girl know. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.